I think it just depends on the guinea. My hairless is super and sorry for what I said when we were loading Pig's vintage shirt. Shall throw tantrums and charge around the cage knocking stuff over. They bicker sometimes. They'll like horses to kick at each other with their back legs or back into each other and pee at each other. Not really. And it's sort of an issue sometimes. At least with my rats. Assuming it's more or less the same. They are just as eager to rough house with their friends, but they are obviously more prone to scratches. They also need softer bedding. You just triggered a. There was a hairless rat with particularly curly whiskers I was saving up my money to buy. It was an exotic variety. And I needed the habitat and everything. But I already knew which rat I wanted. I was hoping nobody would buy him for another week. And I went to the pet store to see if he was still there. Sorry for what I said when we were loading Pig's vintage shirt. Tank top, V-neck, ladies' tee for men and women. Tank top, V-neck. They were out of normal white rats. No big deal. I wouldn't have noticed. Except there was a man there buying my rat. I didn't say anything because I was a kid and I guess fair is fair. Then I heard sorry for what I said when we were loading Pig's vintage shirt from his cage the last time. Seems rats are the feeder rats. I didn't know that because I was a naive kid. Turns out when they run out of those feeder rats, they sell the fancy ones for the $3 feeder rat price instead of the $35 exotic rat price. I never got a pet rat after that. Oh, that's terrible. I am so sorry that happened to you. That pet store is not a great store if they were doing that sort of thing. Official sorry for what I said when we were loading Pig's vintage sweatshirt. Hoodie, sweatshirt, hoodie, where I worked. If we pulled a feeder rat out to be sold as a sorry for what I said when we were loading Pig's vintage shirt, that we could hand rear. Until they were big enough to join the pack. But still sold at a lower price. I would have punched anyone who sold those babies for food. I mean, by going vegan you can at least do your part to stop of animals. Volunteering at animal shelters and showing friends. The Dominion documentary is other freeways. You could help prevent animal abuse and feel a bit better. Knowing you're doing something to stop it. Whenever you're reminded about widespread animal cruelty. I personally thought every scene on its own was amazing. But the scenes just really didn't fit together. Loved Paul Dano's performance though. Shows he'll be great as the Riddler in the upcoming Batman film. Other products.